I don't, so he better not. And not only that, folks, you can watch the in-room porn free for 7 minutes instead of 5. Yeah. What a deal. Thank you, Sars. Thank you, Sars. Yeah, it's the best thing that ever happened to this city. I liked it. On a down note, folks, only 56% of Toronto grade 10 students passed their high school literacy tests this year. I'll tell you, boy, oh yeah. Yeah, we're number something. I tell you, when I had that story read to me this morning, I was so embarrassed. And there's a bright fella there in row 1. Baby Mira, remember Baby Mira, the kid that was found outside City Hall last winter? Well, apparently Baby Mira's up for adoption. You know, they've had a few interested inquiries about her already, including one from Woody Allen, who says, yeah, Woody, I don't think I'll finish that one, George. I had a bad feeling about that one this afternoon, but I thought it was time to look back and laugh.
Yeah, no, you used good judgment on that one.
You know, Woody's wife is an adult now. Some bad economic news, folks. Air Canada employees are being asked to give up $1 billion in salaries and benefits. Union officials responded with a finger locked in the upright position. This is the smartest guy in the room, right there. We need him to move from section to section to section. What's your name, sir?
Jim.
Jim, what do you do, Jimmy?
Create radio commercials.
Okay, good, yeah. Those are good. Yeah, I like radio commercials. What are you working on right now?
His.
Yeah, well, good luck.
One of our clients.
That ain't much of a product there.
When are we going to do with the commercial?
Oh, good. Well, what does this gentleman sell?
He works for the British government.
Hey, great, yeah, well, somebody's got to buy that. Hey, apparently Britain's up for sale, folks. Where are you out of there, sir? London?
Yep, good location for Canadian businesses.
You bet, London, yeah, because there's no SARS there. A lot of Canadian businesses have moved to London. Yeah, that's where our tourism industry went too, folks. Were you a little frightened about coming to Canada with the SARS thing?
No, I've been happily living here for 4 years.
Sir, good for you. Yeah. Not that often, folks, that an illegal immigrant will stand up and admit that. There we go. And according to the U.S. State Department, the world saw less terror in 2002. Now, I'll tell you, they credit a lot of things with this: extra security, public vigilance, and the fact that Rosie O'Donnell has left the airwaves. I know I can't stand her, folks, but it'll catch on, believe me. I do Rosie O'Donnell jokes just to entertain me.
Yep.
And let me tell you something, I think they're fabulous. And the Alabama legislature voted down a bill that would have lifted the ban on sex toys. You see, sex toys aren't allowed in Alabama because, well, if they allow sex toys, brothers and sisters in Alabama won't play with each other. Bad for the family. Bad for the family, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that one really got to old Jimmy and the British guy. Look at them, they're laughing like crazy. We got a great show for you tonight, folks. Hit it, Orrin.
Tonight, the incredible, the one-of-a-kind, the amazing Kreskin. The queen of Toronto's sports scene, Catherine Humphries. From Vancouver, pop rock foursome, live on release. And another titillating installment of Celebrity Watch. Plus Orrin Isaacs and the open mic band. Once again, Mike Bullard.
There we go. Hey, a big hand for the best little band in the world, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. And a big hand for our guitar player, Mark Patterson. A little special shout out to him. Well, if we're going to start calling him now, take a letter, baby. He's got a secretary. Better not have a secretary. I had a very interesting morning today.
What happened?
Well, I was popping in today. I popping in. I had to come in. I get paid. I come to work every day.
I heard it.
But I was driving along the Queen Elizabeth East And
Okay,
it
yeah.
turns into the Gardener, and from
Right.
there it turns into the Don Valley. I just like you people to prove that I like to prove my stories are true.
Right, right, yeah.
You know, so I'm driving along and got on
yeah.
the Don Valley there, and I'm listening to the Funk Brothers. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Funk Brothers. That's Funk, F-U-N-K. Apparently they've heard that one before.
Yeah.
And try hearing it night after night after night for 6 years. That's Funk, F-U-N-K. Oh, my head throbs. It's an Excedrin headache number 106. So I'm driving up the Don Valley listening to the Funk Brothers, who will be on this show by the end of the year, or other people won't be here at the beginning of next year.
I hear you.
And I'm driving along up the Don Valley, and I get a little lost, you know. I'm daydreaming, and all of a sudden I wind up at Eglinton.
No.
Get off, which of course is north of our studio.
Yeah, you missed the exit totally.
Right, that's my whole point. Thank you very much. Well, gee, that was the punchline. Thanks for ruining the story. So I get to Eglinton, I turn left, I get over to Leslie there, and I'm driving up Leslie Street, and I see what looks like an art museum. It looks like the J. Paul Getty Museum in Los Angeles. Just beautiful. A glass monolith coming out of the earth. Absolutely fabulous, you know. So I pull in there, and I think must be, you know, maybe the ROM moved. You know, the ROM, the Royal Ontario Museum, or as I call it, the ROM, because I'm in the know. And I walk in, and I think, you know, I'm going to see some valuable art here, maybe some Picassos, maybe some Renoirs. You never know.
Okay, okay, go on, go on.
So I go, I'm a classy guy. So I go in, and it turns out it's a BMW dealership.
For real?
Turns out it's a $22 million BMW dealership. I can believe it. You know how many BMWs you have to sell to pay for a $22 million dealership?
I can only imagine, man.
4.
I guess you're right.
That's the number, 4. So I pull in there in my little Ford Explorer, you know, and this shishi guy comes over. Sir, you can't park that here. Please, pull that domestic car around the back.
Oh, no.
So I had to park in the back and go in.
That's too bad.
So I went to what another car dealerships is called the used section. This is the Parkview BMW. Very nice people. I finally met the owners. They were nice fellas.
Okay, right.
The salesman, a little too shishi for me in their little tuxedos and telling you not to touch anything. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I go in and I go in and, you know, me. I mean, if I'm in the market for a BMW, it's going to be used.
Yeah, no doubt.
I've got news for you. There are no used BMWs at Parkview BMW.
Aha.
No,
Okay.
they're previously driven.
Oh, watch yourself. I like that wording, yeah.
So I saw one with 50,000 kilometers on it, and I said to the guy, boy, that lady went for a long drive. Previously driven.
Yeah.
And he gave me the rich person laugh, you know? Oh, sir, that's rich. I said, yeah, that's rich, but I'm not. See you, buddy. Where's my car? And I got the hell out of there. Parkview BMW. Nice people, though. Nice people. I had a very good time there. A very good time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for that weekly bit we do, and people love it. We got a lot of letters last week. It's time once again to catch up on everything that's going on in Hollywood and other environs in Celebrity Watch. Let's move the special high-tech cordless microphone out of the way with the infrared beam. That thing cracks me up. Doesn't do a damn thing, folks. I don't know who they think they're fooling. All right, here we go. Celebrity Watch. All kinds of celebrity news this week. Everything that's fit to print, everything that's fit to hold on this desk. Here we go. Jack Osbourne. Everybody know who Jack Osbourne is? Jack Osbourne. I think I'll call the bluff for the people in the first row there who were clapping. There's no way they know who Jack Osbourne is. Who's Jack Osbourne, miss?
Ozzy, one of the Osbournes.
Osbourne.
Ozzy
That's right,
Osbourne.
yeah.
Close enough.
The British guy's sitting over there steaming now. All right, well, Ozzy Osbourne's 17-year-old son, Jack, has entered rehab, folks. Now, that's terrific, because too many boys nowadays don't want to follow in their father's footsteps. This kid's diving into the family business. Atta boy, Jack. Yeah. Here it is. Brad Pitt, ladies and gentlemen. Brad Pitt. Well, he is pretty. Brad. Yeah, that's him. Anyway, this guy. His statue of Madame Tussauds Wax Museum will feature a lifelike rear end that you can squeeze. You know, girls, I'm also known to have a lifelike rear end.
Oh,
I'm pretty excited there. My rear end's made of wax. Sad story. Yeah, here's him. Now, not to be outdone, of course, Tommy Lee. They had an anatomically correct Tommy Lee at the museum, but they had to remove it when people kept hanging their coats on it. Monica Lewinsky. Remember her? All right, I'm going to call that lady's bluff again. Who's Monica Lewinsky? Please. Keeping in mind this is a family show. Tell us what Monica's famous for, dear.
Creator of purses.
I'm sorry? I'm sorry, dear?
Creator of purses, bags.
Sure. Okay, good for you. Yeah, okay, sir. Ma'am. Yeah. Miss. Sorry, dear. I try not to judge. Mr. Personality host Monica Lewinsky canceled an interview on a network morning show because she says she never gets up before 9 a.m. Yeah, right, folks. I find it hard to believe this woman has never had a Denny's Grand Slam breakfast. Jennifer Lopez. Don't like her enough to do anything about her. There we go. Gary Coleman, ladies and gentlemen. Gary Coleman stars in a new video game in which he opens fire with an assault weapon. The producers of the video game emphasize it is pure fiction, except for Coleman's size. Oh, no. Rudy Giuliani. Remember Rudy Giuliani, mayor of New York? A hero, ladies and gentlemen, a hero. Rudy Giuliani says Toronto must let the whole world know that it's safe to come here again. But city officials are afraid that would give Curtis Joseph the wrong idea. Great White. They date Jennifer Lopez. Kelvin Escobar. Blue Jays pitcher Kelvin Escobar is being sued for $8 million for allegedly drugging a woman and abusing her as she slept. It's the same strategy the Jays have used on their fans for the last 10 years. That's not all, folks. We're saving time, so this is a two-parter. Luckily, the assault ended when manager Carlos Tosca strode to the bed, told Escobar he looked tired, and sent him to the showers. You think the last part was true? Oh, no. Yoko Ono trying to stop Kellogg's from making a breakfast cereal called Strawberry Fields. Yeah, come on, huh? What's next? Suing Cheerios because that's how John used to say goodbye? Charlton Heston, Moses! At a huge gala dinner, Charlton Heston resigned as president of the National Rifle Association. I don't think he wanted it to end. Later in the evening, when they were clearing the tables, a busboy reached for his creme brulee, and he screamed, "From my cold, dead hands!" Creme brulee. Don't forget, folks, the government's come out with a creme brulee registry in this country. Register your creme brulee. There we go. Michael Jackson. The ratings for Michael Jackson's home movies on Fox paled in comparison to the documentary that aired on ABC in February. Then again, it isn't the first time Michael has been pale in comparison to himself. And that's it for Celebrity Watch, ladies and gentlemen. Now, once again, it's time for Comment Box, folks. And once again, as much as I find it difficult to believe, it is time to point out once again how to use the Comment Box.
Getting a comment into the open mic comment box is easy.
I tried to get my comment into the comment box. It's scared to kick my head in.
That brings up a good point. Never put a comment into the comment box while it's on Mike's desk.
I have a comment, but I don't know how to get it into the comment box.
The comment box is located in the Temple Lounge before the show. Making a comment can be fun, and you can discuss it with your friends.
I'm gonna tell him that he's hot and that I want him.
Me too.
There we go, folks. Here we go. Time for the Comment Box. They get so excited, don't they?
They're into it.
Yeah.
They're into it.
All right, here we go, folks. Here's the first one. This came from somebody in our studio audience. What are you doing to help Toronto recover from Sars? Well, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm doing the same great show I always do, folks. Wow, hang on. Not this show. No, I'm referring, of course, to the Mike and Fuzzy Bear Love You Hour, a presentation of classic hymns and spiritual stories that me and my puppet pal Fuzzy Bear do at churches all over the city. If you would like us to come to your house of worship and spread our message, call 1-888-MIKE-JOY. The earlier in the morning, the better. Mike, what's your prediction for the Stanley Cup? Signed, Jim. Well, Jim, this year I predict an all-Canadian Stanley Cup final. Ottawa versus Vancouver. Now, my prediction is it will go 7 games, and then it's going to be called off because Americans will stop watching in July. Dear Mike, I only get 20% of your jokes. Well, then I guess I'll have to do 3 times as many.
Oh, no, hold on. Mike. If you want to do 100%, you got to do 6 times as many.
All right, let me see here. 34. Bring over 2 decimal points. Divide by 3. Add 6. You know what I should do? Just make the jokes easier.
Yeah, no doubt.
We're probably going to hear from the people at PETA now.
Yep.
They get involved in everything. Mike, I love it when you demonstrate new products. There's one you did a few weeks back called 2 million flushes. Can I have it? Well, sure, why not? It's probably laying around here somewhere. George, go find it, all right? Go find that 2 million flushes thing. Who sent this? Who was
I
this?
did, Mike.
Yes, sir. Okay. All right. Now, George will be back in a second, and the 2 million flushes will be all yours.
Oh, thanks.
There it is right there.
Oh,
All right.
now I never have to clean my toilet again.
Good. Good. You know, sir, it's a gag. It's a prop. It's a joke. It's not a real product.
So these Swiss condoms you gave me last year don't work?
I'm afraid not, sir. I'm afraid not, sir.
Thank God I didn't get laid.
Sorry, folks, we weren't expecting an older crowd tonight. The other night on the show, you mentioned you had your bike stolen. I find it hard to believe you even know how to ride a bike. Oh, yeah? I'm not even going to ask who this was. Whoever you are out there, you don't think I can ride a bike? Well, I'll show you. Just let me grab my helmet. Oh. Gotta get a metal detector. Okay, Ann, fling open the door. I'm going to show these people a thing or two. Would have done even better, folks, if my helmet had a fit. Well, that settles that. Never ask me if I can ride a bike again.
Oh, guy. Who are you trying to kid? That wasn't you.
What?
Come on, dude. All you did is you went outside, you bought a hot dog and a drink, you probably hired some kid to do some fancy bike tricks. You ain't fooling nobody.
Oh, really? You know what? It's obvious to me that you weren't watching very closely. Heather, do you want to run the middle of that piece in very slow motion for me? Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I'm talking about. We'll be right back with the Amazing Kreskin.
This program is brought to you by Listerine Pocket Packs, the action hero for a cleaner mouth.
Don't just mask evil breath bacteria. Kill it. Listerine Pocket Packs. The action hero for a cleaner mouth.
Listerine mouthwash helps prevent evil gingivitis.
Oh, this contestant is magnificent.
Just look at those graceful strides.
Yes, yes, the judge will no doubt be impressed.
Judges carefully inspecting the attributes. Oop, getting a good look under there. Oh my, Judge Andrew Bradley seems poised to make his selection.
And indeed, he has splendid choice.
Yes, yes, a tremendous contestant.
Quite worthy of the selection.
Very impressive showing.
Prime chicken from Maple Leaf. We take care.
Oh, sorry.
Fatty. What a loser.
Morning, Leo. What's for lunch?
Most adults couldn't handle what some kids go through. Help protect kids against abuse. Join the Bell Walk for Kids to support Kids Help Phone.
Release the hounds.
I'm Charles Montgomery Burns! He's bad!
Hey, Mr. Burns. Blah, blah, blah.
It would be like taking candy from a baby.
Nasty.
I said drop it.
A man's man.
I'm thinking.
Springfield's tough guy. The Simpsons every night at 9 on the Comedy Network.
Excellent.
Looked in the mirror lately. Going postal.
I'm touching your head.
Weekends with the kids rock. Take a load off. Let yourself go nuts. Kids in the Hall. Tomorrow at 8 on the Comedy Network.
Bye, horse.
To be a part of the studio audience during Mike's live national broadcast, call for your free tickets at 888-394-6453 or go to open-mike.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next guest has been captivating audiences for 4 decades, yet he's been in the business 5 decades. I guess the first 10 years didn't go very well. Please welcome world-renowned mentalist and my friend, the Amazing Kreskin. It's the Amazing Kreskin, ladies and gentlemen.
It was nice that the Blue Jays heard I was coming in. They heard us coming on the show. They called me, so I'm excited. Tomorrow night I'm going to throw out the first ball. Yeah.
Well, isn't that something?
I mean, it's because of you.
Yeah,
they called. They said, "Come on."
Listen, do me a favor, will you? They're not playing that well. Don't shake hands with the team.
Jeez,
You'll pull their arms right out of their sockets.
This is neat. You got
We have a curtain now. That's
color
right.
on
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I remember the network said it's curtains, and we all we were down about
And
it.
they've added color, and I mean, some of the staff that were here have been here for 30-some years. They look as great as
Some
ever.
of the staff are sitting in our studio audience tonight. we don't really ask
Oren,
a lot of
this
our
guy's
people.
great.
Yeah, isn't he
He's
great?
great.
Oren?
He really is. I've been listening to him.
Yeah.
I know.
Or as some of our regular viewers call him, that bass player guy.
By the way,
we had a girl here
real
last
quick,
night.
I can't go anywhere in the world without doing this because of the duck. Affleck, Sure. The commercial.
Oh, right, yeah.
Guess what? I'm not going to push it anymore. It was named the #1 commercial in the United States of this last year, the one we did.
Isn't that
and
wonderful?
Neat.
That's great
But it's
news.
thanks
Good for
to
you.
But the downside is, and Mike would appreciate this, I can no longer again ever eat my favorite meal, roast duck.
Yeah, isn't that
How
sad?
could you do that working with a duck for 3 days?
Well, yeah, you can't do that. You can't eat. No, that's why I'll never do a McDonald's commercial. I love hamburgers.
Oh,
That was a many-faceted joke.
Yeah,
Now,
and I can taste it.
Yeah. Now, while you were downstairs, I know you met Catherine Humphreys, and I understand that while you were down there, you read her mind.
Well, you know, you've seen people fall head over heels for someone.
Yeah.
Wait till you see what happened, Mike. You
All
gotta
right,
see
let's
it.
take a look, because I know
And
we
she didn't
taped
know
this.
about this.
Mhm.
Yeah, she
All right,
didn't know
let's take a look at this. This is pretty fascinating stuff.
Head over heels. Then I want to tell you, you and I, if we have our minds slightly slowing down, this is the perfect show to do it on. I'm kidding, Mike. I'm kidding. You're going to read my mind. Turn your back to me. Turn around.
Okay.
Now, I'm not going to say anything. Put your feet close together.
They're very
All right. Now, your head slightly tilted back. Catherine, you're not going to try to force yourself to fall. You understand? Don't force yourself, but don't resist. I'm not going to even say anything. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed. Watch what the sense touch is going to do. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to catch you. Don't worry. I'm going to catch you. Don't worry. Don't resist. Isn't that wild? Is that not wild?
I think you do all that just to cop a feel there.
Oh my God! I want to tell you. Jesus, man! Did you hear what she said? God, what?
Yeah. Boy,
I'll tell you
sure
one.
on to you, huh?
I'll tell you one thing. It's a good thing.
We're about to see the human resources, Kreskin.
I'll tell you one thing. It's a good thing she couldn't read my thoughts.
Yeah,
Oh my God, it was.
She's a lovely girl, and she's lovely. She's going to be out here in a few minutes.
Oh,
of course,
all of her.
thanks to the restraining order, you'll be gone. But
Hey, by the way, I came in here, and it was not scheduled. I canceled 3 days of shows because last Thursday and Friday, when a certain organization with the initials WHO made that stupid statement, I said, Jesus, 26 or how many it is, it's a terrible disease. We're 26 in a city. My God, 20,000 people die of the flu in every city in the wintertime. Nobody's leaving. And I said, this is ludicrous. People canceling, coming. Ludicrous! And Mike, I just want to say this real quick. And I'm going to say this in a press conference tomorrow. I rearranged 2 scheduled dates because I wanted to come here because this is one of the greatest cities in the world. And I'm not saying to be patronizing. I love this city. And you can walk down this city anytime. But the publicity given this, what is this, SAR, how do you say it?
SARS, yeah.
Is going to cause people hearing this played up all the time. People are going to start misinterpreting a sniffle, an allergy to someone else, pain in the back because of having sex, or because of having something happen and what have you. All of it's going to be SAR. And I want to show you. I'm going to show you how powerful suggestion is.
may I say, I have never seen you this passionate about a subject.
Well, I felt strong.
furious.
When I saw performers, I mean, when you realize that men like Bob Hope were in wars when bombs were falling and they were threatening and went on with things. 26 situations. This country is as healthy as can be. You can walk anywhere and you can touch each other. And the best way to handle this is lead a clean life and laugh. Go on laughing and laughing in the face.
Right.
But I'm going to show you something about. I want to show you. Can I show you something now, Mike?
Yes, you can say it. Show me anything.
I'm going to show you how powerful suggestion. I'm going to predict tomorrow there's going to be thousands of cases of this coming up, which are already happening in in the States, and they're finding they're not cases. I asked her.
By the way, you didn't have to go into this SARS thing just to cop a feel.
No. Stay. I want to have. I got a group of people together, and I didn't hypnotize anyone. I didn't put anybody in a trance. But I did something where I caused your hand to react. And there's 4 people I want to have come forward real quick because we don't have a lot of time. And a little while, Mike, can I have that hand? There's a hand mic there. I'm sorry.
Oh, a hand
right
mic.
over here.
Yeah.
Mike, in a moment, I'm going to have you come.
An album, Goes on a Field Trip, was just released Tuesday. Here performing the first single, Let's Go. Please welcome back to the show, live on release.
You see more field TV than you ever did of me. Your best friend is Channel 9. Check your list, no one's online. They've got lives, but you're just fine. But that's not the way life goes. Watch and look into your eyes, 'cause I want to see. I'm gonna go, baby, just go with me. Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go to the beach. Let's go, you and me. Let's go, we'll be free. Let's go, we'll be free. Yeah, we'll be free. Selling oil and palm trees, lots of friends, beach parties. You want me so, not even a bit. Run away to miles of sand, just you and me. Baby, my band, you'll have fun, I'm sure I will. Watch, look into your eyes, 'cause I wanna see you. I'm gonna go, baby, just go with me. Oh, let's go to the beach. Let's go, you and me. Let's go, we'll be free. We'll be free. Yeah, we'll be free. I don't understand how a life can pass by. Maybe I'll make it fly. Oh, I'll make it fly. Oh, I'll make it fly. I'll make it fly. Oh, let's go to the beach. Let's go, you and me. Let's go, we'll be free. Oh, let's go to the beach. Let's go, you and me. Let's go, we'll be free. We'll be free. Yeah, I'll be free. Yeah, I will be free. Yeah, we're free.
CTV, Canadian Television.
Shoes, shirts, finest hotel, the Fairmont Royal York in downtown Toronto.
Live on release, ladies and gentlemen. Britton, Fox, Colette, and Leah. Nice to see you, girls. Nice to have you back. Now, tomorrow night you're in Peterborough.
Yeah.
All right. And then Saturday night you're in Montreal. You're with Kazar and who else you with?
Not by choice.
Not by choice. All right. Yeah. Apparently a little trouble between them and Kazar. They're there not by choice. Okay. Now, it's always wonderful to have you, but you've also been selected tonight to participate in the Canadian quiz. We didn't have that last night. Now, Britton, I see your shirt says grounded. I assume that means your head is screwed on straight.
No, it means I'm not allowed out of my house.
Right.
It says grounded. Grounded as in I'm not allowed out.
Hopefully your folks aren't watching from Vancouver. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is what you could win. This is brought to us by our good friends at Canadian Tire. Here's what you could win.
With 3 correct answers, you'll win the Mastercraft Spin Saw. This versatile tool routers, engraves, sands, and polishes. It easily cuts through wood, drywall, ceramic wall tiles, and plastic. Put a new spin on your next home project with the Mastercraft Spin Saw. Another innovative product found only at Canadian Tire. Good luck.
All right, you ready? What animal? Good, good. Okay, what animal is on the back of the toonie?
Polar bear.
Polar bear, absolutely right. Where were the 1976 Summer Olympics held?
Montreal.
Montreal, all right. What 80s sitcom did Alan Thicke star in?
Family Time. Alan Thicke. No, wait. Growing Pains.
Growing Pains, absolutely correct. You won the spin saw. Thanks for the Amazing Kreskin, Catherine Humphreys, and Live on Release. Join us tomorrow night, folks. We've got John Hawkes from Identity, the Neutrum Performing Dogs, and the Toronto All-Star Big Band. We'll see you then, folks. Good job.
Clothing for Mike, Oren, and the Open Mic Band is provided by Tom's Place in the heart of Kensington Market.